What's funny about you clicking on a video that talks about procrastination is that you are probably procrastinating right now. There's probably something that you need to be doing right now, but instead of doing that thing, you are watching my video on how to beat procrastination. Well, that's completely fine because in today's video, I'm going to talk about the 3 things that you guys can apply today that will make sure that you are no longer procrastinating and actually getting things done. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not perfect. These tips help me, but I'll be lying if I said that I was perfect, right? It's not like 100% of the time I'm always optimized and I'm always on point. There are times when I slip up and there are still times when I procrastinate. However, applying these things I'm going to tell you guys in this video have helped me genuinely and made me so much more productive. I can't wait to share this with you guys. Let's get on to the first tip. The first tip is very simple, but many people don't do this, and that is to plan your day the night before. What I mean by that is tonight, you should know what tomorrow looks like. It actually baffles me that people go through this world without knowing where their time is going to be spent the next day. Imagine a life where you think you're a productive person, but you don't even know what's going to happen 24 hours from now. You do not want to be this person. You want to be proactive with your time, not reactive. When you plan your day out, you become proactive, where you are actually taking control of your time and control of your life versus being reactive, where you are doing things based on what's going around you. Let's take 2 people, for example. Let's say the first person plans their day out and the second person does not plan their day out. The person that plans their day, they know exactly what they're doing. They're going to wake up at 6 a.m. They're going to do this at 7. They're going to do this at 8. At 11, they have this call. They know exactly what their day is going to look like, which makes it easier for them to go throughout their day. Let's say you are the second person that does not plan their day. How does their days usually look like? They'll wake up whatever time. Let's say something is going on. Their friend hints them up and say, hey, do you want to go on a walk? Now they go on a walk. Let's say there's a fire in the business. Now they're focusing on the fire that's in the business instead of priority. Like, you see the reactive world where you're reacting to what's going around you versus being proactive when you're like, no, tomorrow at this time, I'm doing this, versus tomorrow at this time, you don't even know what you're going to do or what's going to happen. You don't want to be in this situation and you don't want to live a life like this. And I'll be honest, sometimes I tell people to plan their day and they're like, that's extreme. Why don't you just live your life? How is it extreme to be in control of your time? How is it extreme to be proactive? How is it extreme to know where your time is being spent? And again, that is to plan your day the night before. The second thing that you need to do, which actually ties into the first thing that you need to do, is to plan everything out on a calendar. So I use Google Calendar and I have everything planned out. When I'm going to wake up, when I'm going to sleep, when I even go on dates, when I go to Muay Thai, when I have work, when I do specific things, it's all on the calendar. And again, this goes back to being proactive, right? Today at 6 p.m., I know exactly what I have to do. At 4 p.m. today, I know exactly where I have to be. It was in the calendar a couple of days before. I learned this skill from my mentor, Brandon Carter, and he would always say, show me your calendar and I'll show you your future. Because again, if you're not planning out things, if you're not scheduling things, then things are not going to get done, right? Again, you're going to live a very reactive life. You are just doing things on the whim. Nothing is really planned out. You don't really have set time dedicated for certain things. It's very different if you want to get certain things done versus saying, hey, I'm going to do this at 7 p.m. tonight. You are more likely to do it if you put it on your calendar that you're going to do it at 7 p.m. Now, am I perfect with my calendar? Of course not. There's not every day where everything is the way it's supposed to be. Sometimes last minute things come up or sometimes things happen where I have to switch things around. However, the calendar acts like a benchmark to how my day is supposed to be. So I don't have to follow it 100%, but it at least shows me, okay, at this hour, you're supposed to be doing this. At this hour, you're supposed to be doing that. So right now, if I was you, go on Google Calendar and just do the simple things. Plan out when you're going to wake up and plan out when you're going to sleep. Just put that slot on your calendar. This is one of the best ways to live life. Your days will go by so much better and you will not procrastinate when you actually schedule the things that you're supposed to do, right? Again, you don't want to feel guilty if you had scheduled something for 3 p.m., but at 3 p.m., you're not actually doing the thing you're supposed to do. Instead, you're just fucking around. See, you get that guilty feeling that will make you go ahead and want to work again. And that's why the calendar is very important. Even though you don't have to follow it to the T, it acts as a benchmark for what you should be doing throughout your day to actually get things done. And the last tip to beat procrastination is to have deadlines. Many people I know, they never have deadlines. They want to do things, but they don't know when they want to do it by, right? Or even in my team, sometimes I'm noticing a lot of people procrastinate when I give them tasks, but I don't give them deadlines. deadlines, right? If I say, hey, can you update the website? If I don't say, hey, by Friday or by Saturday, it does not get done. And that's because, we fill up the space that we're given. So if we were given 12 days, we'll take 12 days to get something done, versus if we were giving 5 days, we'll take 5 days to get that thing done. So same way with your task, if you don't have a deadline, then you're allowing, honestly, infinite space, right? Where you can do it whenever, versus you say, hey, listen, I need this done in 3 days. And with yourself as well, right? Whatever you got to do, have deadlines for yourself. If you want to do something, by what day are you going to do it by? Say you want to install something in your house. When? You can't just say, I'm going to install it and just have it in your task list as something you're going to do. You want to make sure you have a deadline for when that gets done, so it actually gets done. Again, if you don't have any deadlines, then things might never get done. Things you might want to get done in 5 months might take a year. Things you might want to get done tomorrow might take a week, just because you did not place the deadline and follow it. So with whatever task that you have, make sure to always apply deadlines, right? If I want to build a website, I can't just say I want to build a website, because it might take me a month when it was also possible to do it in a week as well. Because if you have 2 tasks and one of the deadlines is a month and the other deadline is tomorrow, then you know what you have to work on, right? Even though you want to do the thing that's due in a month, you know you have to do the thing that's due tomorrow. And that's why deadlines are so crucial and so effective when it comes to beating procrastination. So those were my 3 tips on beating procrastination. Again, what's funny is that all 3 of these go together. Plan your day the night before on Google Calendar with deadline. At nighttime, usually around 10 or so, before I go to sleep is when I do it. I have certain things that are already filled out, right? Like wake up, pick up mom, go to gym, go to Muay Thai, certain calls, my meditations, whenever I have to do. I already have those pre-built, but whatever I need to do for the next day, I schedule it in. So for example, today, I knew I was going to film videos today. It wasn't like left for chance. I knew, and in my calendar, it says content. That's what you want to do. And again, I planned it, it's in my calendar, and I put a deadline on it. And that's how I made sure I actually got this video done, is by doing all these things that I told you in this video. I know this video was different than my marketing and business style video, but I do like making productivity, procrastination video as well. So let me know what you guys think, and if you guys actually do want to see this as well. But for now, I do want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please please share this video as well. And I know you guys don't want to probably comment because you're watching on your phone or whatever, but just leave me a comment, just for the algo. Just write, hey, for the algo, just write a comment for me if this video did help. I'm making so much more content nowadays. The quality is going up. I'm reinvesting in you guys. I want to give back a lot of what I've learned, and anything that has helped me in my entrepreneurship journey, I want to share with you guys, and I can't wait to grow. So yeah, much love, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.